If you just walked away, what could I really say? Would it matter anyway? Would it change how you feel? I am the mess you chose, the closet you cannot close, the devil in you, I suppose, 'cause the wounds never heal. But everything changes if I could turn back the years. If you could learn to forgive me, then I could learn to feel. Sometimes the things I say in moments of disarray, succumbing to the games we play, to make sure that it's real. But everything changes if I could turn back the years. If you could learn to forgive me, then I could learn to when it's just me and you. Who knows what we could do if we can just make it through the toughest part of the day. But everything changes if I could turn back the years. If you could learn to forgive me, then I could learn how to feel, and we could stay here together, and we could conquer the world. If we could say that forever is more than just a word. If you just walked away, what could I really say? And would it matter anyway? It wouldn't change how you feel.
Wow. Wow. This was a lot to go through here. So, as you all can see from this montage, I've officially graduated from college, and I'm officially a college graduate. Well, I mean, what an adventure I had in my educational career. It's like, I've been through so much. I've been through like heartbreaks, I've been through Corona and all that stuff. But no matter what I went through for all this time, I have managed to have the strength to keep pushing through, and now I am at this moment right now. Like I did so much that not many people like me would be able to do. It's like like, I mean, and those years have just been amazing. I never expect to have moments like this during my educational career. I didn't expect. At certain times I expect to do well, but I didn't expect to do this well. It's unbelievable, but it's unbelievable what I've been through, and it's unbelievable the things I was able to do, no matter what was in my way. There's so many people infected with corona and all that in this pandemic, but yet there are some people that were able to make it through without any problems, and I somehow, in some way, am one of those people. This is just absolutely amazing, and I'm a little bit emotional putting this all together and seeing what happened. If you were to go back to the past and see a child of me, and you tell the child version of myself that I'm just gonna make it here and to do all the things that I've had over the years, I probably would have gotten more selfish, thinking I'm gonna do it. I don't need to work hard to get there. I know it's gonna happen. But I kept my confidence up, and I was able to do what I needed to do, and I never stopped until everything was done. It's just what I've been through in this moment that I graduated back in the 24th of July in 2020. This is a perfect example of the ways to tell others that nothing is impossible for what to do. You go through a lot, you're gonna face challenges, and even when things look like it's impossible, and somehow, some way, you're able to push through and get it done. And this is what school did. School and many other things just helped me to grow, helped me become the person that I am today, and it helped me do a lot, increase my confidence and increase my work ethic, and just all in all make me a better person. This is why school is important for everyone. School is a good thing if you're currently or have been there, or you have children that are going there. They're gonna go through some good things, they're gonna go through some bad things, they're gonna make a lot of friends that turn into family, and you're gonna end up seeing enemies, and you're gonna have those that betray you along the way, because they can't accept the person that you are and they're becoming to be, and they're a bit jealous that they're not you. You're gonna have memorable moments that help you become a successful person, and you're gonna see some heartbreaks that would just broke you mentally and make things much more difficult. Depending on the person you are, depending on the people you're around in, and depending on the school you go to and on the things you do there. It's all in all, it's a well-balanced trip. But once school is done, and once you graduate, once you move on to the challenges of adulthood, you have a better appreciation of life, and you'll be able to have so much appreciation up to the point where you know that you would be one, if not the reason, to have all of this happen. So no matter what the future holds, and no matter what difficult it is, just know to never give up. Just keep doing what you gotta do until everything is complete. If school is done for me, for now, depending on how I feel about going for a master's, I still have to think about that. But I don't need to think about that. Right now. Right now, I can just relax and celebrate this moment and all of that. Like the future is something that I gotta think about because I have so much to do on my plate, so many responsibilities, so many things that I want to do, and I gotta push hard to get where I need to be. Like ever since I was a kid, what I wanted to be is President of the United States. And I'm not kidding. I really want to do that. Like, I want to do that so I can help people, so I can help this nation become better. And I know that the way for me to get there is work towards a government job, like the Senate, the House of Representatives, Mayor, Congress, or whatever that. But I got to get more political and government experience in order to get there in the first place. But as long as I keep looking for what I need to look for, and as long as I work hard and keep doing it without stopping, it should be possible. Like I did so much. So I'm like, if I can graduate from college, like I graduate college without failing a single class, it's crazy there. Like if I could graduate college, if I can become an assistant scoutmaster, if I can work for the census and all that, as long as I work hard on what I need to do, it's possible for me to do what I need to do. So yeah, I just can't believe that I managed to made it up here. It's like I just want to thank everyone so much for being on my side in this and helping me and supporting me throughout this entire journey. I want to thank my family and my friends for being there for me when I need them and for making sure that I succeed. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Like, it's like I'm lucky to be surrounded by great people and good things, and to do a lot of good things. It's like I don't really deserve this life, and yet I got it. Like, I don't know why, but like it's something that I need to stop questioning and just go with it. So yeah, the only thing I'm left to do now is finish my service with the Community Census Corps, which is 3 weeks left, and then after that, who knows what the future has in the future. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you all so much for supporting me through the entire way. I can't thank you enough, and I appreciate you. This is Justin McGolan, and remember, use your senses, take the census. Thank you, and God bless America.
do what it takes.